and welcome back to our channel. So as you all know that in this video we are going to understand how you can automatically create a new WordPress blog post from your Google Sheets directly. So here on my screen you can see a Google Sheet that I've already created with the name blog post, and here I've taken some fields such as title and content. So basically whenever me or my team is going to add the title and the content in my Google Sheets, then instantly a blog will be posted on my WordPress account. So now here to automate the entire process, I've already built a connection between my Google Sheets and my WordPress account using an automation software. And now firstly in this video, we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply adding a new detail in my Google Sheet. So let me add the new details. And here you can see I've successfully added a new detail in my Google Sheet where I've added the title and the content. So now let's go and check our WordPress account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And you can see instantly a new post has been created on my WordPress account with the same title that I posted, that says how to stay consistent with your fitness routine. Let me open this post for you. And you can see a small blog post has been created successfully. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation for your own business using automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. There you can see two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if an existing user like me, then simply sign in. Now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here you need to access Pabbly Connect by clicking on the access now, and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So here before moving forward with the connection, let me tell you about Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is a space where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share workflows and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active and supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the Pabbly Community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly Community today. Alright, let's move back to the dashboard. And here to build a new connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button. Then it is asking for the workflow builder. So you can see two options. One is new beta and the other one is classic. So beta version is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video, we're going to use this beta version, and then a create workflow dialog box appeared in front of us. So here I'm going to give a name to my workflow that says automatically create WordPress post from Google Sheets. And then for the folder, we're going to click on this drop down menu, and here you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as Google Sheets. You can select it accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to the dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up our trigger. So as you all know that I am adding new post details in my Google Sheets. So I'm going to select my trigger as Google Sheets and map event as new or updated spreadsheet row. Then we're going to click on this connect. Here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions below. Firstly, I'm going to copy the webhook URL. And here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account. So this is the Google Sheet that I've already created with the name blog post, and these are the fields. So now we're going to build a connection between this Google Sheet and Pabbly Connect. But here before moving forward with the connection, let me add a new detail in my Google Sheet. Alright, so I've successfully added a sample detail in my Google Sheet. So for the sample, I've taken a small blog, but you can take the blog length as per your requirement. Alright, so we're going to move forward with the connection, and for that you need to install an add-on on your Google Sheets account first. So here to install the add-on, you need to click on this extensions, then you need to click on this add-ons, and from here you need to select get add-ons. Then here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for an add-on that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And then you need to install this add-on on your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So I'm going to move back. Once you're going to install the add-on, then you need to follow exactly these same steps. Alright, so now after installing the add-on, you need to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. Alright, so now after refreshing on the Google Sheets, you need to click on this extensions, and then you'll be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So from here, you need to select initial setup. Now here under this initial setup, you can see it is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. So here for the webhook URL, we are going to add the URL that we have received in our Pabbly's workflow. So we're going to add that URL over here, and for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that raw data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in my Google Sheet, you can see my last data column is column B. So I'm going to select my trigger as column B, and then we're going to click on the submit. So you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets, and we have successfully connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So now after building this connection, let's test this connection by clicking on the send test button given over here. And it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent the first read of our Google Sheets to this webhook URL. That means on our Pabbly's workflow. So now let's go and check it. But here before moving back, let me tell you that you need to perform another very important step to completely connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that, you need to click on this extensions, then you need to select Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and from here you need to turn on the send on event. So by turning it on automatically, when you're going to add a new detail in your Google Sheets, instantly Pabbly is going to capture the response. Alright, let's go and check it, and here you can see we have received a tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. So now let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received all the details from our Google Sheets. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have added a new detail in our sheets, then instantly I want to create a new post for the same on my WordPress account. So for that, what we are going to do is that we're going to add an action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as WordPress. Then for the app event, we are going to select create a post, and then we're going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your WordPress account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection is asking for the username, password, and the base URL of my WordPress account. So I'm going to add my username, then we're going to add the password, and for the base URL, I'm going to add my URL only. Now after adding all the required details, we're going to click on the save. And you can see we are now successfully connected. So now let's move forward. For the post type, we are going to select the post type as post only from the drop down. You can select it as per your requirement. Then here it is asking for the post title and the content. So now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that we're going to receive a new detail from our Google Sheets. Instantly this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the title, we are going to map the title. For the content, we are going to map the post content. Alright, let's move forward. Here these fields are not required ones, so we're going to leave them blank. For the status, you can select the status as future, draft, pending, private. For now, I'm going to select it as publish only. And here these fields are not required ones, so we're going to leave them blank. For the featured media ID, I'm going to turn on the map button, and then I'm going to leave this field blank. Alright, let's move forward. Here these fields are not required ones, so we're going to leave all of them blank. Same I'm going to do with the custom field parent and for the meta ASV fields. Alright, so we're going to leave all of them blank, and after entering all the required details, we're going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new post on our WordPress account. So now let's go and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it. And you can see we have successfully created a new post with the same title that says top 7 ways to reduce screen time in your daily life. We are going to view this post for now. And here you can see a small blog has been posted. So with this, we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So we have selected a trigger as Google Sheets and an action as WordPress, so that when we're going to receive a new detail through our Google Sheets, instantly a new post for the same will be created on our WordPress account. Alright, so these were the steps to how to automatically create WordPress posts from Google Sheets. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And now if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such automation tutorials. Also, if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. And I would be really happy if you let us know what type of automation you would like to see the next. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit this URL. Now, if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.